now you guys talk about Voyager and Coinbase and all that as a trading platform. You know, Coinbase, they charge you up the ass on transactions on that because that's one of the problems that they have with that. Out of them two, what other ones do you guys recommend for a trading platform? Because there's a bunch of them.
Are we talking trading in the sense of like sell high and buy low, or are we talking trading like I want
Any trading at all?
just like, so like I want to take
Voyager
something and turn it into something else?
Yes.
I mean, I do a lot of my stuff just on Voyager. Like I'll shoot stuff over and, you know, trade whatever USDC to Bitcoin or whatever it is that I'm looking for, usually Voyager itself. But my big thing, of course, I get a lot of my info from Jim, you know, Simple Swap. You know, I like decentralized exchanges too. And it's not quite as scary as I thought it was to work, because decentralized exchange, do you know what that means?
Yep.
Yeah. So, you know, with the decentralized exchange, I didn't expect any support just because I was like, decentralized, there's no central authority. And like, I actually had an issue sending Stellar where I didn't put the memo that they told me to put. So it just got sent in and kind of rolled around, and like, I wasn't getting the thing. And like the Simple Swap support, I emailed them, they jumped right in and fixed it for me. So, I mean, Jim's probably got way better answers on this, but what do you got, Jim?
I give it a shot, but it depends on what you're looking for, really. I mean, if you're looking for trading or whatever, there's you can go on like Coinbase Pro and you'll get better rates at trading. If you're looking for just buying and holding, you know, you might want to go with the platform like Voyager. There's Celsius where you get really good interest rates. You know what I mean? Just for sitting it there, park it there, forget about it. If you're looking for people more kind of to hell with banks, kind of more right leaning kind of platform, Gemini is a good one. I used it. Yeah, they don't have a ton of listings on there, but they do they're very protective of your tokens, and you can actually put your domain names on there too. They'll custody them for you. I don't know if you know anything about that, but no, Sparky does. They'll custody domain names.
I've heard of like Cash App, people using that.
Yeah, BlockFi, that's another decent one. If you're if you're looking to just like put your crypto on there and then maybe borrow against it, maybe that would be a better. There's so many different options now. It's hard to. It's kind of like, what are you looking for? You know, because there's not like one platform per se right now that is
it's
best
on the
at
level
everything.
Of finance that you know really what you want to do. Just
yeah,
say that you want to buy a little bit of Bitcoin at a time and set it aside, and when you see something maybe trade it over, you know what I mean, like that US coin that you were talking about the other night, you want to set that aside. Then when you see a price of something drop, push it in a little bit, buy it low, keep it for a little bit.
That's why I like Voyager so much, is because like the usability of the app, in my opinion, is easier than a lot of other stuff that's out there. Like I like to watch the prices. I mean, the prices are updating like every second, you know what I mean? So it's like, you can kind of see what it's doing, and like I can sell out on one, jump over to the other, and you know, it's so quick, you know?
Yeah, I like that app probably the best for the small investor, because if you're buying on Coinbase, which a lot of people do, my brother and sister still do it, you're paying that large fee with every year. I mean, if you're spending $25 a week or whatever, you're paying a larger fee. And if you're not going to have to pay that much large, you know, you're going to pay a much smaller fee on Voyager if you're making many transactions. If you're making like one large transaction, it's not going to hurt as bad. But if you're making weekly things, I'd recommend that. And if you're not trading, why not get the interest versus just letting it park there? You know what I mean? But again, if you're looking to borrow against your crypto or whatever, something like BlockFi or Celsius would be better. You know, it kind of really depends on what you're looking for. If you're looking for trading, you want to go to like a Kraken or a Gemini. If you want to learn about charts and how to like trade with leverage and stuff, definitely a Kraken or something similar to that.
That's where you explained to me like 10x and all that stuff. You're having all these people push that in, and no, and like you get out, then they take their money and they're like, nah, I ain't paying this guy no more, and nothing like that.
Well, leverage trading is more of a short term trading. Like
You're just trying to make a quick buck.
And it's risky. It's dangerous. You kind of gotta know what you're doing.
What you're doing.
Yeah, expect like right now. Let's say if I had charts up and I could show you what I think, and I could do like if say I had a bearish flag or whatever that usually bounces 70-something% to the upside. So I have a 70-something% chance that Bitcoin is going to go up to 62,000, and then I might sell if it passes 61,000, I'd have an automatic buy order, and then I'd sell it at 62,000. But just to be safe, you don't want to get too greedy and say 62.5, 63 or whatever, because you're trading with leverage. So even if it went up, $500 and I'm trading at a 5x leverage, I just made $2,500. And then in the same aspect, you could set stop losses. So I can set it up so if Bitcoin started to fall and went to 59.5 or something like that, it's automatically going to sell it for me. So I won't lose all my money. I'll lose a chunk of it. Then I can kind of regroup, relook at the charts, do it all over again. But that takes a lot of time and it's risky, and you got to study the charts, and you're playing odds, and that's not for most
Basically,
people.
that's your full-time job.
It can be. I mean, you could do it like once a week, take a couple hours, look at the charts. If you see something that looks attractive, okay, I'll try it.
I've got a buddy that does it at work on his lunch breaks, and what he does is he finds like an altcoin that is particularly volatile, like it's bouncing in between 20 cents and 30 cents or something, and he'll sit there and he'll watch the chart and he'll be like, here's how it's going to go, and he'll buy and sell and buy and sell and buy and sell, and then he moves that once he makes X amount, then he pulls that out and puts that into Bitcoin. So he's basically building his position by trading something else, and he's gotten to be fairly good at it. But I think there's always that risk that you're gonna if you don't have it set right, you can lose your rear end real fast and lose ground.